वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो। तो आज इस वीडियो के अंदर बात करेंगे व्हाट इज़ रेंटल इंश्योरेंस एंड व्हाट डज इट कवर। स्टार्ट करने से पहले चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें और बेल नोटिफिकेशन का जो है वो प्रेस कर दें। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं वीडियो का। रेंटल इंश्योरेंस क्या है? व्हेन यू रेंट एन अपार्टमेंट यूनिट और होम, योर लैंडलॉर्ड इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल for ensuring the building, taking care of necessary structural repairs, and covering any injuries that directly result from issues related to the building itself. However, renters play a role in insuring their home with their own policy as well. Some landlords actually require renters to have their own policy in order to complement the landlord's insurance in case any disaster occurs, while others may leave this decision up to the renter. Keep reading if you are wondering whether or not renter's insurance is worth it, even if your landlord requires it. There are some things to consider when choosing a provider. Additionally, it's always important to get quotes from a few different companies to help guide your decision and find a policy that makes the most sense for you. What is rental insurance? Rental insurance is similar to homeowners insurance, but without the dwelling or structural coverage since that is included in the landlord policy. It's designed to protect the renter from burdensome out-of-pocket expenses when an unexpected event occurs like a fire or robbery. The covered expenses on renter's insurance policies typically include the replacement of personal property, loss of use when displaced from your home and daily routine, and liability when you may be responsible for someone injury that happened in your home. When an unexpected covered event occurs, you file a claim with your provider and start receiving benefits according to the agreed upon amounts. What does renter's insurance cover? There are three main categories that are covered by rental insurance policies from certain events. Any loss or expense under these categories occurring from an included event will be paid up to a certain amount. If you want additional options on coverage, most providers offer at once for your policy called endorsement that are great for renter looking for extra peace of mind. Listed below are the basic categories including in most standard policies. Loss of use. This kind of coverage is paid out if you have any extra expenses to pay for after a covered event. For example, if you are displaced from your home and have to pay for a hotel room and extra meals, your renter's insurance would cover those costs. Personal property coverage is the most important category for many people since it gives renter peace of mind that their belongings will be replaced after a covered unexpected incident. There are typically two options when selecting your policy: actual cash value and replacement cash value. ACV policies are typically cheaper since they only cover the depreciated value amount of your personal items. Liability coverage pays for expenses that could arise if you are held responsible for someone else's injury that occurred in your home. Liability insurance will take care of both medical expenses and legal fees if necessary. Some policies will cover medical payments for injuries that occur in your home, even if you are not at fault. What rental insurance cover? Here are some examples of events that are covered by typical rental insurance standard policies: fire, smoke damage, falling object, explosions, theft, riots, lightning and electrical damage, snow, sleet, and ice. What rental insurance does not cover? Here are some examples of events that are not covered by typical rental insurance standard policies: flood, earthquake, damage from pets, personal injuries, damage from pests, car damage, sinkholes, terrorism. Some of the above listed events that are not covered in basic policy can be added on as an endorsement at extra cost. When you get quotes from different companies, check what add-ons they offer and see what you might want to include. How to get rental insurance? Now that you understand what it is and why it may be worth it, you will need to know how to get rental insurance for yourself. The first step is to assess your needs based on your personal property valuation and other factors. You can start by taking inventory of your belongings and keeping track of them with a list. Taking the time to determine the value of your personal property is important to guarantee that you don't underinsure yourself when selecting your policy. You can access online tools to help you determine the best amount of coverage needed for each category. The rental insurance scam. और इसके अंदर क्या चीज़ें कवर होती हैं ये हमने देखा आज की वीडियो के अंदर। वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो वीडियो को लाइक कर दें। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो के अंदर। टेक केयर।